Hello and welcome to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing the Refugee to Regent challenge using FTB Infinity Modpack Plus. A whole heck of a lot of mods. Today, I'm actually doing a little bit of mining. I'm wanting these fused crystals. I don't want it to die in lava here. I'm actually collecting certain of these elemental stones for something I want to build. Unfortunately, oh, no, don't do that. Unfortunately, they're pretty random. Pretty random what you get in these places. I'm in one of our Mistcraft worlds. Using the subterranean illuminator. There we go. Just some lighting glitches. Well, I'm using the subterranean illuminator. That's what these sparkly effects are about. So I'm just going to grab... Alright, back. Apparently I'm having a little bit of trouble breaking these things. I'm getting crashes every so often, but these particular ones are not the ones I'm looking for. There's a very specific item that I want to make, as I want to start actually building an estate for one of the lords. And you are not going right. Why aren't you going right? There we go. I want to make... not the heat lamp. I want to make a travel path using this Avesti elemental stone. It's the only stone that you need for it, but you actually need some, and I don't have any. So I'm going to go about and hunt those down. I also want to check out what the heat lamp is. Needs a fraxite, and I saw one. Needs fraxite, or silver, or some other stuff. Anyways, fraxite is the most important one. Reading this, it sounds like it should smelt ores by placing it next to it, but I'm not fully certain what that means. Or fully certain what the text means. So let's go ahead. There's some fraxite there, if I'm saying it right even, and more elemental stones. So I'm going to go ahead and collect some of these, hopefully get what I want, and be back with you in a bit. Alright, we are back. I'm just going to collect a couple of these. We got another Zambar. I wonder if I could do anything with these. No. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to keep on getting a bunch of Zambaru crystal seeds until I figure out what I can do with them. I thought I had all the info fragments already that I could possibly get, but I saw... oh, hello. I'm having some loading issues. Excuse me. I need to find a way to make my game faster. But I saw, as we were doing some stuff here, another info fragment pop up saying casting 2. Casting 2! Introduction to Casting 2. Let's take a look at that. Does that mean I now have access to more stuff? Casting 2. North is indeed marked upwards in the recipe display. So long as you keep that in mind, things should proceed smoothly. One other thing to note, however, is that the table seems to rely on the ambient energy field in the world. In a world where this field is negligible or entirely absent, most easily exemplified by total lack of pylons, is likely to be unable to cross anything beyond basic recipes. That's one of those keep it in mind. So, in this case, we do have pylons in our world. Some of the other worlds that we have, some Mistcraft worlds, don't necessarily have to have them. I've said so pylons can spawn in... other dimensions. I could turn that off if that's all controllable by Mistcraft, and then anything that does create dimensions won't create... well, I guess that might affect Nether in the end as well. I don't know. We'll see. But in this case, I thought I had all the recipes I had available. With that one opening up, I'm guessing some of these other ones might go from blank to... fluid radiators, or chroma trail, or can I figure out what these are now? No, I don't. Those don't do anything. So I got these burrow fragments from, well, burrows. This one remained blank, so it looks like I just got 2 extra chroma trail and fluid radiators. Let's get those installed in our manual. Here we go. Fluid radiator. There's no lexicon data for this machine yet. That's interesting. We can make it. And what about chroma trail? Where are you? Alright, the chroma trail might currently be in error. I'm not seeing it anywhere. It also doesn't have a localized name. So let's ignore that right now. I'll check it out another time. But let's make up this heat lamp. I'm curious to know whether this actually does, if it... Stupid daylight. If it actually can be used with a furnace. If it can, then that's great, and I could use that. I also have to toss some iron in there. If it could be used for a furnace, I can use that, and otherwise it can just be used to smelt stuff that we see in the walls, as I understand it. I might be completely wrong there. Question is, what the hell did I do with the iron? Well, we have copper, which does the same thing effectively. There's certain recipes for this that give a bonus. That's not apparently compatible. Oh, I don't have the runes. That's why this isn't working. Need those ones. I don't have those ones yet, I don't think. Looking at these yesterday. Yeah. I don't... That's it? No. Alright, let's get those made up. I'll be right back. Rain. I also planted some of this aura ivy that we found. We have the boosted portocali shard. Let's toss that in here. That'll give us 16. And that gives us 16, like I said. And we want these here, I think. Good. And then, I put that stuff away. In here, let's just grab the fraxite. Just like so, and that gives us the heat lamp. Now, I have absolutely no idea how this works. I'm hoping that I can just get to work and use a furnace. That metal fermenter, as it called it. So if I take this, plop it down, and what do I want to smelt up? I want to smelt up clay. Does this work for making clay? Is it a fuel? It is not a fuel. Okay. Do I put it underneath or along? Oh, hello. That's neat. Doesn't do anything here. Get it back. And it changes form. Is it just gonna smelt these? Is it not what I think it is? I think it might not be what I think it is. That's always a chance. It's also changed form here. What? Alright, I'm not sure if it will do anything, but I'm putting it on this stone, just for the mo. This stuff will use fire, because I was hoping to avoid using fire, but oh well. We will just use, well, maybe not sacred oak wood, even though I could get an infinite amount here. Just grab something that seems rational. Probably just grab oak, if I could find any. Maplewood. Maplewood will do. And just cook up some of this clay. I have no idea what this heat lamp does. The instructions aren't particularly clear. It says something about yeast, so I expected it would have been able to be used on a furnace. But it also says something about directly placing it against the block. So I still have to figure out what to do with that heat lamp, but I need a few of these. Is it just 4? Tell me it's just 4. Good. So what I want to do is I want to get started making a building around here. I want to use this travel path, specifically the brick travel path. So we'll need that set up. So stone bricks and regular bricks. Need 4 of them. Get that started, get that set up, get it to daytime and no rain. And be right back. Alright, I finally got this set up. What I wasn't understanding about the recipe, we'll just go back here, is that these are actually under these. I've seen other pictures where the ones on top are replaced, but those ones are actually underneath. And that was confusing me, and so we can now get those out. We have 64 of them before we consumed all the bricks. Obviously, I have a limited of these Avesti elemental stones. So what I want to do now, and I might as well just grab a couple things. Some crystalline stones. What I want to make is the Mod Lord's house. So we have landlords, we have crime lords, we have time lords, and we have mod lords. In this case, this is for Chromaticraft. So, since that sounds familiar, since that sounds like it rhymes with Pemberley, we are going to call this the Chromati Estates. Pemberley Estates is from Jane Austen's book Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, if you want to go along with current modern day takes of that. And I highly recommend for anyone into novels and stuff like that to actually read Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, especially if they have read Pride and Prejudice, or if they can't tolerate Pride and Prejudice, because I was actually able to read Pride and Prejudice and Zombies and actually enjoy the story. I don't think I ever made it through Pride and Prejudice, the actual book. Take that as you will. Anywho, my girlfriend likes Pride and Prejudice, so we'll leave it at that. Anywho, we will be setting up this area here for the Chromati Estates, and I just am thinking that we will have, like, the estates have to be large. And I mean quite large. So starting at this cleared out area here, going all the way back, I think we're going to have the house on this hill over here. It's not going to look too much like the movie or whatnot, but I just want to have like a nice inspiration, a large estate. It might even span over these 2 hills, which would be pretty cool. It'd also be a very big build if I do that. We'll see what it comes to. I'll probably have the house up here. I'm just going to clear out some of this forest to give ourselves an idea of what we can do. I'm going to want a road or a path going through here, going up to the estates. That's what the whole point of getting the travel path was about. And I'm assuming this makes me walk faster. Let's just put a few of these down and see. So I'm thinking start the estate slightly back. I want the road to come through here. Go around here. Go around this pool. I'm going to replace that from sewage to water, or maybe liquid chroma, I don't know. Come up here, and so the house is going to start somewhere around here. I'm thinking up there. And then come back out this way. And back out to this main path here. So let's try just putting that like that. Removing some place. Ooh, what? That was very sticky. It might be because I hate those things. I need to get another regular shovel. I'm not sure what I did with my steel shovel that I was carrying around. But both the Matok and the multi-tool. Oh, what was that? Hold on. It's like ice. or not. Whoa. That's kind of cool. It actually seems to be accelerating me across the path, down the path as I walk. Only when I walk on it. I'm not even moving forward on it. It's not like ice, or it's like super ice. Oh god. What? How did you get bigger? Did you give me clay? I thought it dropped clay. Did it drop clay? I don't know. It did drop clay. How about that? So killing those things are one way to get clay. Maybe I will want to dig them up. And just have a nice little area to the side of this. Oops. No. You, if we're putting you down, I want you to be more decorative. And put these two up. And then if we're putting that down, we'll have something like that on either side. I'm going to go walk through the forest up to, I'm going to get the front gate up here. And then we're going to do the same thing coming back around this way. Probably, that pond will probably be redone shortly. Let's give this a dig out and see what we get. This is very interesting to work with, as you're moving around all the time while using it. Not sure I can do this as a loop thing. It just kicks you forward, which is unfortunate. But we'll at least have a path set up for us. I might just switch to Botania's trodden dirt here. It seems to... I can't control myself when I'm on this. It kicks you forward, which is great if for like a fast travel path. It's kind of awesome. But I can't control myself on it. I'm just oh. Didn't mean to do that. Goes those berries. It's actually trying to keep those berry gardens from pans, but you can see, gotta get me a good shovel, like a regular shovel, one that acts as a shovel, or is treated by a shovel by whatever mod adds those guys. You can see the path that I'm taking all the way around here, and I'll probably end up cutting down this tree, because this is a part of a hill. And I'll just move the pool, actually. Move it from here over there. Just a little bit further back. Alright. Probably going to remove these, replace them with smooth stone, because you can't get off this. I can barely move sideways on this. I'm actually starting to learn how to control. Starting to. It's an interesting thing. You can see you can have if you see on the middle of my monitor, middle of the screen, there is a speed boost being applied to this. I would have liked to use this. I thought it was just like normal, but it is kicking you forward as well. Oh, and it does that to everything. Give me that back. Where the hell did it go? It's all the way over here. Huh. So it does that for items as well. Fascinating. Huh. Wonder how we can use this. Alright. But this is supposed to be an estate, and if you can't stop, very little point to it. Alright, let me continue building and be back with you in a second. Alright, I think this has turned out to be quite nice. Let me grab you. So this is merely, obviously, merely the start of the Pemberley Estates. Pemberley Estates, I'm calling Pemberley Estates now. Chromati Estates. And it's merely the dirt track, the dirt road, in front of the house. We want to put in a pond here. I'll definitely scoop out the sewage right there, replace it with either water or chroma, liquefied chroma, which comes from levels, which means I have to get a bunch more levels. And here, where I'm standing, I think I'll start putting in the house, because it only makes sense to put it there. The estate can be much larger. The house will be probably come back at least up to this part of the mountain. We can have multiple wings if we want. The entrance wing, the back wing, I don't know. I haven't really owned owned land. I think we do need to have a wall here. Oh, that looks a bit... that little bit there might need some cleaning up. But I think we are at a point where we can say good enough for this episode. So, until next time, this has been Mobius Rex for the Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, leave us comments and suggestions. Back until next time, have a good day and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.